everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Ken's. Today I'll be guiding you through a 14-minute gentle postpartum Pilates workout. I am 6 weeks postpartum in this video, and my goal is to really prioritize connecting to my core and working out properly. In postpartum and recovery, it is essential that we connect to our core properly as to not cause any injuries. We just did one of the world's greatest workouts, which is give birth. And so throughout my journey and posting online, I'd like to share my knowledge of how I rehab my abs and work out properly, and I'd like to do that with you. So let's get started. Let's begin by doing some kneeling belly breathing. So we'll get in a comfortable position. I like to open my knees just slightly, and we're really connecting to our center right here. So as we take a big inhale, we're gonna drop our belly. And as we exhale, we're gonna pull our belly in. So we're pulling our ribs down and in and our belly button to our spine, almost as if we're giving ourselves a huge hug from front to back. So we're really dropping the belly and kind of relaxing everything as we take an inhale, and as we exhale, we're zipping everything up and really tightening in through the center. We're also pulling up and in through our pelvic floor. It should be about a 3 or a 4 count as you exhale. So we're taking an inhale, dropping the belly, exhale, 3, 2, 1, and then release. So now let's come to a 4-point position and we'll do some belly breathing here. You can really visualize how we drop the belly on the inhale, and as we exhale, we're pulling everything up and in. So take a nice inhale, drop the belly, exhale, pull the belly button to the spine, ribs down and in, pulling in through our pelvic floor, and then releasing again. Let's do that a few more times. Exhale, pull up and in. Inhale, drop the belly. Last one. Exhale, pull up and in. And drop the belly. Nice work. Let's take it a step further and progress. And we're going to do our knee hover as we do our belly breathing. So we exhale, we're going to lift our knees just a couple inches off of the mat. Take an inhale, place the knees back down, drop the belly. Exhale, pull up and in. Press through the toes, lift up your knees. And again, press those knees back down onto the mat. We'll do that a few more times here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop the knees. Exhale, lift the knees. Nice work. And relax, drop the knees. Now let's take it another step further. We're going to do some step backs here. So we'll tuck the toes, get into that 4-point again. We're going to exhale as we pull the belly up and in, lift the knees, and we'll take one step back at a time. Step back, nice, and forward, forward. Inhale, drop the knees, drop the belly. Again, exhale, pull the belly in, lift the knees, step back, and then in, drop the belly. So we're really focusing on moving slowly here and engaging that core properly again. Amazing job. Pull the legs in. We'll do this one more time. Exhale, pull the belly up and in, lift the knees, step back, and we're not trying to rock our body back and forth as we do this, so everything is nice and controlled. Nice job, and relax. One of my favorite full body exercises is push-ups. Now, some people may think it's just an upper body workout, but it's not, because we are actually engaging our core properly. We're keeping our legs nice and tight. So it is, in fact, a full body exercise. Now, it is mostly arms and upper body, but anyway, let's get started. So I'm on my knees here. We're pulling our elbows in to our sides. So we don't want our elbows flaring out wide for these. We're inhaling down, exhale as we press up. Again, we're engaging our core, inhaling down, exhale as we press. Nice work. Last one here, pulling those elbows in, slowly coming down to the mat. Exhale, press up. Excellent job. Let's come down onto our backs. We'll slowly make our way to our back. We're going to do some core exercises. Again, nice and slow and controlled. We'll start with some single leg stretches here. The goal here is to focus on, again, properly engaging the core so ribs are down and in, our lower back is pressed into the mat. Let's lift our legs to 90 degrees and lift the head and shoulders. We'll extend one leg out and alternate back and forth, exhaling as you pull your knee into your chest. Now, if the head and shoulders is too much, you can leave head and shoulders down on the mat. Nice and slowly here, exhaling as you pull that knee in towards your chest. Lower back is pressed into the mat, ribs are down and in, and taking it nice and slow. Excellent job here, lengthening that bottom leg. Nice, and rest. Our next exercise is dead bug. So we'll pull our legs back to that 90 degree and our arms straight up above. Lower back is imprinted into the mat. We're going to lift one arm overhead and extend the opposite leg out. So again, nice and tight knit, giving ourselves a hug from back to front. And we'll inhale as we lower one leg and lift one arm overhead. And exhale as we pull everything back to center. Again, inhaling out, extending that arm and leg. Exhaling, pulling through center. If your hip flexor starts to flare up on the non-working leg, you can tuck that knee in towards your chest a little bit further. Otherwise, we're keeping it at a 90 degree. Inhaling out, exhaling, pulling everything back. Nice job. You can see here that I had to readjust a little bit, and that's okay. I felt like my lower back was sort of lifting and I wasn't getting proper form, so I stopped and we're beginning again. So it's okay to stop through your workout in order to readjust and make sure your form is proper. Couple more here, inhaling out, exhale, pull through center. Amazing job. Inhaling out, exhale, pull through. Nice, and give yourself a rest. Go ahead and place your feet on the mat. We'll just rock our knees side to side to gently loosen everything up. We'll pull our arms out to a T, drop the knees off to the left side. Exhale as you pull those knees through center and off to the right, loosening up the lower back. Exhale, pull back through center. Again, over to the left side. Exhale, pull through center. Nice. Okay, let's lift our legs up to the ceiling. Straight up to the ceiling. You can see myself, again, readjusting my lower back to imprint the lower back into the mat. We're going to crisscross our legs, one on top of the other, and then pull our legs out to a split. Let's try to keep those legs as straight as we possibly can with a nice point in the toe. We'll exhale, exhale as we cross our legs, and inhale as we open to a split. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, open to a split. Nice work. A couple more here. Beautiful. Inhale out. Exhale, exhale. And inhale out. Nice work. Keep it going. Keep that lower back imprinted, ribs down and in. And give yourself a rest. Nice work. Let's make our way onto our left side, and we'll do a little bit of leg work, still working through our core. So again, our core is our stabilization. So everything starts at the center and we extend outward. So although we are doing some leg work, we still will be focusing on properly engaging those abs. We'll extend our legs out, lift the top leg up, and we'll do our side kick first. So we're slowly sweeping that leg forward and slowly sweeping the leg back. So we want to avoid rocking our hips back and forth as we swing our leg front and back. So you can see, using my hand, I'm just making sure everything is nice and stable. My leg is parallel with the ground. I'm exhaling as I'm sweeping my leg forward and inhaling back, just crossing the midline with that leg. We'll do a couple more here. keeping lifted through the side. Nice job. Exhale, pull forward, and inhale back. We'll drop that leg. Excellent job. Slowly make your way all the way down onto the mat to keep our spine nice and neutral. And we'll do our double leg lift here. So as we lift our legs, we're going to exhale, and we'll inhale as we lower both legs slowly back to the mat. So we're working in through our side obliques here, lengthening those legs, giving a nice point in the toe, Exhale, lift, inhale down. Nice job. My top hand is kind of helping so I don't rock my body front or back, keeping my hips stacked up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Couple more, nice job. Excellent work. We'll slowly make our way over to the other side and do that all over again. Keeping those cues in mind, I know I don't stop talking, and I will never stop talking and cueing as we do these workouts. But we're lifted nice and high through our side. That top leg is parallel with the ground. We're exhaling as we sweep forward and inhaling as we flex our foot back just barely past that midline, trying not to rock our hips back and forth and really focusing on keeping everything nice and solid. Exhale forward, inhale back, exhale sweeping forward, inhale back. Nice job. That top hand is there for stabilization. Good work. Exhale, point that toe forward, inhale back, feel the burn through your thigh. Just like that, and take a rest. We'll make our way all the way down to the ground. Keep our spine nice and neutral. We'll do our double leg lift here again. Exhaling, pulling everything in, lifting those legs up, and slowly lowering back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. It does help to kind of push a little bit into that top hand into the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Couple more. Nice work. Re-engaging that core each time we lift the legs, and dropping the belly as you lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Nice job. Let's make our way up. We'll come back into our 4-point. We'll do a little bit of stretching and then we'll call it a day. Let's press back into our down dog just for a moment. Stretch out those hamstrings. Come back forward into the plank. Drop those knees. Nice. Let's do some thread the needle. So let's lift our left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull through. Thread that needle under the right arm. We'll stay here for a moment. Relax, release the tension. We'll come back up to that 4-point. Lift the right arm up to the ceiling and we'll thread underneath the left. Same thing here. Feel the stretch. I want you to remember to be gentle with yourself and be kind to yourself through your postpartum journey. It is a lot. You're healing a huge wound internally. There's no such thing as bouncing back, but we can rehab our core nice and gently through Pilates. Let's roll our shoulders back, clasp the hands in the back, and pull up. We'll pull our arms out to the side, connect our palms overhead, and pull our hands in front of our hearts. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining along. I hope you continue to stay through my postpartum journey, and we will rehab our cores together. Again, it's not about bouncing back to look a certain way. It's about bouncing back to feel strong again. We did just go through the world's hardest workout, which is pregnancy and birth, and now it's about time to regain our strength back. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.